Hi guys, it's Rebecca here again, and today we are not doing the normal office brokers. Today we are in JBR at the Food Square. It's a lovely place to have your lunch or whatever. But today we're going to be focusing on the mortgage part for my first-time home buyers who are looking forward to mortgage. Here is Levin. Please tell us more about your place.
Hi there, Rebecca. Yeah, very nice to switch up the scenery outside of the office.
Yeah.
So my name's Levin. I'm a mortgage consultant with Huspy. I've been in the industry here for about 3.5 years and specialize actually in working with first-time home buyers on their purchase.
I hope you don't mind. Today I have a whole paper prepared for you.
Absolutely.
So would you mind sharing with us what is the basic requirement for a mortgage here in Dubai?
Of course. So there's a few key requirements to get a mortgage in Dubai, right? So the first thing comes down to the down payment. So the minimum down payment required, first of all, is 20% for expats and 15% for locals. That's the first requirement to get a mortgage. Secondly, you have to show a source of income, right? So if they're working for a company, then we require a minimum of 10,000 dirhams for the salary. And if they're self-employed, it's a separate review that's done by the bank. We do have to show a source of income. And then thirdly, the mortgage must end by the age of 65 or 70, right? And it's capped at 25 years according. So in terms of the process, the first step is always to do a qualification call with a consultant like myself, right? So why we do this qualification call is we first want to check over your profile on a short 20-minute phone call to understand, do you qualify for the mortgage that you're looking for and what bank options can I recommend based on that, right? Then the first official step is the pre-approval. Right? So we get the bank to actually take a look at your profile and then issue a pre-approval based on the amount that they're comfortable lending, right? Following that, once it's issued, it's about finding a property, right? So as soon as you find a property and you sign the contract, the first step is to do a valuation report, right? So the bank will send over an independent company, come check the value of the property to make sure it's worth at least what you're paying for, if not more, than the agreed sales price. Once that's completed, then they will do the final approval. And after that, finally, they will disperse the mortgage and set the transfer appointment, right? So generally, the timeline is about 30 to 45 days, give or take, depending if the seller has a mortgage, which bank we're going to, and if there's power of attorneys involved as well.
Oh, okay. That sounds very well understood. And I would also love to ask you this. This is basically more for like residentials and for people here in Dubai, like the young beings who already live here. What do you think is the minimum salary for them to want to apply for mortgage to get a property?
So if we're looking at salaried segments, so for those who work for companies, the lowest is going to be 10,000 dirhams, and that gives us 2 bank options. The other banks will be looking at 15,000 as a minimum fixed salary, and then some are a little bit more, or they'll cap the loan to value, right? Self-employed is a little bit different. So self-employed, it's split into 2 programs. One is called low document and one is called full document. In which case they will either assess the salary that the person pays themselves under low document, or they will look at the revenue of the business itself and do calculations based on that, right? So one thing that's important to note is a lot of business owners think that if they pay themselves a salary, that they would be considered as an employed person. However, that's not correct. If they own the business, then they would still be considered as self-employed.
Okay. Well thought. And what would be a secret, a giveaway secret, a free giveaway secret advice for first-time home buyers who want to go for mortgage?
So for the first-time home buyers, the secret advice that I would give is to just work with the right property consultant like yourself and the right mortgage advisor, right? Because a lot of people are under the impression that ultimately if they walk into the bank that they're going to get the same product that we offer. But at the end of the day, we work with all of the banks. So it's like, as you work with the developers, it's like working with us and the banks. We work with all of them in one go.
Okay, well said. So yeah, I hope you all understand that, and that answers a few questions you might have. For more information, you can kind of reach out. I'm very happy to assist. And Levin is always very happy to assist as well.
Absolutely.
And thanks for having us. Levin, thanks for having you.
Thank you
we
very
do
much
this
for
again
having me.
soon.
Take care.